Hello and welcome to my channel. The news of the next standard banner is here, and we will be getting Best Sheep Kohai and Rosa rate up, along with Carrara, Telopsis, and Sora as the 5-star rate ups, and this video will explain whether you should pull on this banner. First, let's look at Best Sheep Kohai. Aophila is a single target caster or core caster, and she specializes in bursting down large groups of enemies with her third skill. Her second skill allows her to consistently dish out small bursts of damage and become an budget AoE caster. Aophila is definitely the best operator in the core caster archetype, so pulling for her is definitely worth the Orundums. However, before making the decision to pull, let's look at the other rate-ups. Rosa is a besieger sniper, similar to Todophones, and this class specializes in targeting enemies with the largest defense. Rosa has an extremely weird range, but not necessarily a bad thing since the range is pretty big, but Rosa will not be able to target enemies up close, so she isn't ideal in stages with very fast-moving enemies. She has a high base attack, but as a trade-off, has a long attack interval. She also has a high DP cost of 24 at Elite 2, and truth be told, she isn't a necessary operator to own in a meta perspective, but she will be receiving a really cute skin in the future, so if you want to simp, pull for her. Next, let's look at the 5 stars. Carrara is an ambusher specialist similar to Best Girl Mizuki. She has a high DP cost and long attack interval, but as a trade-off, she has a decent attack stat. However, Carrara's defense is low and her block count is 0, and she isn't good against enemies with high resistance, plus her skill 2's uptime to SP cost is very bad, making her an underwhelming operator, but hey, at least she is an otaku. Next is Telopsis. Telopsis is an AoE medic or multi-target medic. She specializes in healing multiple operators in one go. Her talent is extremely useful as it increases the SP regeneration of all allies on the field by 30%. This is amazing for auto-regeneration skills as they can charge up a lot faster. Telopsis's second skill is her well-known skill as it allows her to be a healing machine. It expands her range and greatly reduces her attack interval. This skill is an amazing skill to have, as during the entire skill duration, the healing output of Telopsis is absolutely bonkers. The only downside of this skill is its extremely high SP cost of 100 at Mastery 3, but her talent makes it somewhat bearable. Lastly, we have Sora, a bard supporter. This archetype prevents Sora from doing basic attacks, but instead, she will give operators in her weird diamond range a passive healing of 10% of her attack, and she won't be affected by inspiration buff. This archetype is very weird to say the least. Her second skill is her signature skill, where she will buff operators by 100% of her own attack at Mastery 3. This skill is pretty good for providing the extra damage, and it has a reasonable SP cost of 45. However, she has very low HP and defense stats and can easily be KO'd by ranged enemies. Her talent gives her a 50% chance to regenerate half of her skill's SP upon the end of its duration. Oh boy, here we go again. This talent is really good as it helps with Sora's SP regeneration, and she is a pretty good buffer. So, should you pull on this banner? The answer is, not really. Given the fact that a Thorns rate up banner will be coming soon, I'd say saving for that banner has a higher priority if you do not have Thorns. If you already have Thorns, I'd say do single pulls until you claim the banner offer if you do not have most of the rate up operators. The 5 stars are pretty decent on this banner, and the 6 stars are great additions as well, making this banner somewhat decent to pull on. And that is all. Hope this video was helpful in introducing the new banner. I will be making similar guides in the future, so do consider subscribing to stay tuned. I made a Twitter account to post regular news details about upcoming events, so do follow me there. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.